G'day folks. I've just started cooking and I thought I'd tell you about it. So I'll tell you a little bit before I show you what I'm actually doing. So we, as most of you, well many of you know, we have a little boy called Teddy. He doesn't eat a big variety of food. He eats very healthy. He loves fruit. He loves potatoes. His favourite thing is potato gnocchi. And he loves avocado and pasta, and he loves lots of different good foods, but he's pretty reluctant to try new things. So I'm trying to do something here to see if we can get see if we can trick him into trick him into eating new foods. There we go, I got it out eventually. His favourite food, like I said, is gnocchi, potato gnocchi, and he likes it with a little bit of just plain tomato-based pasta sauce on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to make something as close to that as possible, but with heaps of veggies in it too. I'm going to make a tomato-based pasta sauce with lots of veggies in it too, and I'm going to grate them in the food processor. So, what have we got? We got eggplant. I'll show you down here. Actually, I'll turn the camera around. Alright, eggplants. I already started chopping, so I've chopped the eggs off this eggplant. Aubergine, depending on what part of the world you're in. Broccoli, mushrooms. I don't know why I've chopped them, because I'm going to grate them anyway, but whatever. Bit of garlic. It's just garlic in a jar, just because I'm being lazy, so that's all it is, just one ingredient in that jar, just garlic. Italian herbs, a couple of cans of crushed tomatoes, only ingredients tomatoes, but it just saves me some time. Green capsicum, orange capsicum, or bell pepper, depending where you are. I haven't seen an orange one before. I've seen red and yellow and green, but they had orange ones at the shop, so I bought it. A couple of zucchinis there and there, a couple of carrots, bit of celery. I've already put some onion in the slow cooker, and that's about it. We're going to combine it all together. I'm going to put the veggies through this food processor. Actually, I'll show you that. I'll cut the veggies up ready for that, and then I'll show you. Alright, we're back to it. I've got all the veggies chopped up. Only took a couple of minutes. Mushrooms are in there. Now, let's see how this thing works. This is a Breville. I'm sure people are going to be interested. It's a Breville food processor, and it's pretty good, but we don't use it that much. Maybe I'll use it more if this works well. Anyway, I've turned it on and I've pressed the start button. The start button's flashing, means it's ready to go. So just put this in. There we go. Alright, so let's do some more things. Let's put in these bell peppers. Put in the other one as well. Alright, then just squash it down. Put in some carrots. It's hard to do with one hand. I'll tell you what, you know how it works. I'm going to come back to you when I've done it. Alright, that's what it looks like. We've got all those veggies grated up, and they're in there. Now, we're going to get a teaspoon of garlic. Try and do this one-handed. It's quite a bit of garlic. I'll just get a little bit less. Put that in. I don't know, I haven't got I'm just making this up as I go, by the way. Alright, bit of Italian herbs. We'll shake some of that in. Fair bit, I reckon. Alright, that'll do. Now, we're going to go 2 cans of this. What's this? 810 grams of crushed tomatoes. Load that in. 2 cans. Alright. Now, I'll get a wooden spoon. Mix that all around. Oh, you know what? I'm wondering if that might not be enough tomato. I think I'm going to have to go to the shop for an emergency run to get more tomato. Alright, be back. Alright, I managed to find an emergency jar of pasta sauce, which I chucked in there, and then I ran a few tomatoes through the food processor as well to liquefy them, and I threw them in there as well, and now it's on slow cooking. So it's going to be 2 hours, and then it'll be the time for the big test. Alright, it's been a couple of hours. We've been to the beach, and that's the result. Looks pretty good. I've got a feeling Teddy's not going to like it though, because I think these little strips of veggies that you can see along here, little strips, I think he's not going to be fooled by that. So I think if I was to do it again, I would probably chop it, use the chopper instead of the grater, so I could chop it really fine and it wouldn't stand out as much. But we'll give it a try anyway. We'll see what happens. Got a pot of gnocchi here. We're all having gnocchi for dinner. This is potato gnocchi, and we're going to put this spaghetti pasta sauce over it. And there we go. I'm not going to show you the actual, sorry, whoops, my hand over. I'm not going to show you the taste test itself though, because I think that'll arouse suspicions. Teddy doesn't normally eat being filmed. So I just want to keep it normal and see if we can trick him. And I'll get back to you. There it is, served up. There's my gnocchi with my sauce on it. And Teddy, do you like your gnocchi? Mm-hmm. Is it yummy?
Yes.
Alright, woohoo! Let's call it a success. Alright, full disclosure, he got through about half of what he would normally eat, and then he figured out there was something in it that he wouldn't normally eat. He called it grass. They're like the little slivered bits of carrot and bits of zucchini and whatever else was in there. He noticed the little slivers and went, "Dad, why did you put grass on my gnocchi?" So he figured it out. And then he stopped. He was enjoying it up till then. He said it tasted nice, but once he figured out there was grass on it, no more. So yeah, next time I'll use the chopper blade and chop it smaller. Maybe I was thinking I might, yeah, make it, just try to disguise it better. Anyway, so after that, I finished his gnocchi and he had a big box of papaya. So that's what I mean. We're not really worried about him eating healthy, because he does eat healthy. We just like to find ways to get him to try different things. He wants pasta, so maybe I'll go and make some pasta. And in the meantime, I'll put some links on. I'm a bit distracted now. I'll put some links below in the description, and you should check them out. And you should. Daddy. What do you want?
Pasta with yeast.
No, Teddy doesn't want me to do any links. He just wants pasta with yeast on it. All right, spud up, everyone.